Hi, it is Sunday, June the 7th, 2020. This is Wes Fryer. I thought I'd just make a quick little screencast here on my iPad showing how I use the Noun Project to create slides and supplement my slides with icons. I just absolutely love doing this. And so I've been building the lesson slideshow that I'm going to be teaching this morning for our Sunday school class. And one of the things that I really like to do, we've been reading this book. This is the last day of it, actually, by Dr. Richard Swinson. We're doing chapter 12 of his book, More Than Meets the Eye. And as I read, in addition to highlighting things in my Kindle, I'll take screenshots. And so what I like to do a lot of times, if the slide doesn't fill the whole thing, and the last week and this week I've just been building this entirely on my iPad because it's actually, I think, faster to do, is if there's room, I will go ahead and put a little icon over here on the side. And that's what I thought I would show you how I'll do. So this is a quotation that I have wanted to use. And so what I need to do is figure out what I'm going to talk about. So there's a reference here to DNA, quantum mechanics. Maybe I'll do something about atoms. Actually, I could do several things here. Not just one. There's some space. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm here on the Noun Project website, and I'm logged in, and I have an account. And this is something as an educator you can get a discount for. So I'm Noun Pro. One of the things that's awesome about this is it does show a history. So these are all the icons that I've used and when I've obtained them. You can use these without attribution legally in whatever you want to. Wherever you want to put them and use them. So I'm going to get a couple different icons here. So I'm going to get this one for the atom. When you're a pro member, you can choose whatever color you want to have. And so like I'm doing this on black, so I'm just going to have these icons on white. And I'm going to tap here on PNG, and I hold my finger down on the image there, and I can choose copy. So now I'm double tapping on my home button. I'm using a little older iPad, not a brand new iPad there. And now I've got this image, and I can actually pull in a couple more. So let's see, it's talking about the universe. So let's do one. It's called the solar system. This is actually a really good activity as far as finding icons that relate to your topic. Not only does that require some synthesis and understanding, but it's also an iterative process that you need to go through. I want to see if I've got one that has Saturn in it, because I kind of like that. I don't know. I guess I'll just do this one. So, you don't always find an image that works right away, and so you have to sometimes change the picture, change the words that you're using in order to find them. Let's see, relativity. Let's do Einstein. So this has been a wonderful class. I'm going to continue teaching this next year. The name of the class is Curiosity and Questions, Jesus and Science. And let's see, what Einstein do we like here? Of course, this can take a long time. One of the things that I'll, like here with contrast, I guess I'll go with this. Sometimes it's better to have an icon that is going to have a larger surface area. It just depends as far as how much of it. If like in this case, this is going to be. This is, by the way, a PNG. So PNGs have transparency. Let's see. I think I'm going to do Saturn. And so that's why this is not, although these images, of course, are squares, or, well, they're rectangles, they have transparency. That's what you can see over here on the right where it's showing this crosshatch. That means that when I bring it in, it's not going to, show the outside, show the border of the see, because you can see the blue border, that's how big this actual image is, but because it's a PNG, it has this kind of transparency. So anyway, isn't that cool? I just love that. And so I've just got a couple more that I'm going to be doing here, but you get the idea. And so again, this is using my iPad. There is an app, I think, that you can use for the Noun Project, but I actually just used the Chrome browser and I'm logged in. And again, I love the icon history, because sometimes, like today, talking about sovereignty, so I thought a picture of a throne, would be helpful. And so I used a picture of a throne here on the first page of my slideshow. But then, later I wanted to use that again. And so in order to find that exact icon, I was just able to go back to my icon history and then be able to find that. But then I could get a white, version of that. So yeah, there you go. Well, if you're interested in learning more about educational technology, or specifically, I guess I could say this class, I'm on Twitter. My primary Twitter channel is W Fryer. You can follow me there. You can also click this last link in my Twitter handle, which is Pocket Share, and this is my Christian Twitter channel that I share Bible verse info pics and other things that are more specifically relating to faith and Christianity. A couple things that you can find off here. You can click on my profile link here that goes to followjesus.westfryer.com. That is the main homepage for the class. All the slideshows that we've used all year are here. You can access those as well as the resources. I've been updating the media page of this quite a bit now that we've been in COVID for several months. We're having to meet virtually with Zoom, and so all of the lesson recordings and lesson slideshows that I've been creating are here, along with just a lot of resources that relate to the books that we have been studying. If you click on the text link here, you'll see links to the two primary books that we have used. We first read The Language of God, A Scientist Presents Evidence for Belief by Francis Collins, and then we read More Than Meets the Eye, Fascinating Glimpses of God's Power and Design by Richard Swinson. And so under texts, I have that. Yeah, so those are those resources. Thanks a lot, and let me know if you have any questions. I hope this is helpful to you.